Hey Force fans, it's Shane here. How you all doing? Hope you're well. I haven't done a video like this for quite a while, so I figured I'd spend a couple of minutes now just letting you know what's going on and what's happening and stuff like that. I don't know if you're from the British Isles, from the UK, but at the moment it is the summer holidays, so I'm currently on annual leave. I've been doing a lot of stuff with my children over the 6 weeks holidays that they get off, and in between that I've just been doing a little bit of research about growing this particular channel. It's going a little slow at first, and that's absolutely fine. I will continue putting things up as much as I possibly can. I am working on the prequel trilogy video, long form video, where I take all the prequel characters that I currently own. I take a look at them, I give you my thoughts, my likes, my dislikes, you know, changes, that kind of thing. It's just a nice free-form discussion, so that's on its way. Might be a little bit longer though. It's one I'm putting considerable effort in, especially with the photography, the filming and so forth, so that is on the way. Put a couple of shorts up, just little quick things really. I did get a comment on excuse me, sorry, I did get a comment on the one that I put up today, about clones. Seems I might have pissed off someone in relation to that. Now, let me just clarify. I got nothing against clones. You know, I liked the Clone Wars. I liked Attack of the Clones. I do like clone figures. My whole point of that video, of that short, was the fact that the other day someone posted up on Instagram, I think it might have been Galactic Figures, something like that, but they put on a couple of posts about what's been released in the Black Series so far, and we've had some bangers this year, individual characters, but I couldn't help but notice that we've also had 13 clones released this year, and for me that just seems a little bit excessive. Okay, I get that there are fans out there, especially the guy on Blitz Transmissions, Tommy, I think his name is. He loves clones, you know, he advocates them, you know, and he's always talking about clones and stuff like that in his channel. That's fine, that's his era, but I'm not disparaging that in any way, shape or form, not disparaging anyone who likes clones. All that short was to do was basically to say, you know, we've got 3 trilogies, we've got multiple TV shows, we've got multiple animation shows. There are a lot of characters in Star Wars that could be made, not necessarily should, but could be made by Hasbro. And I just think that going forward, my own personal want as a collector, right, is I want a bit more choice in what's released. You know, people can say to me, oh, you only care about the original trilogy, and that's bull. That's bull. I love the original trilogy because I grew up with it. That's fair enough. I also like the prequel trilogy. I like multiple Disney Plus shows. I like the sequel trilogy in parts. You know, I like Star Wars overall. So I'm not by any way, shape or form saying that, oh, you know, you're doing too much for this demographic but not enough for this. All I'm basically saying is that Hasbro need to consider the bigger picture. Now I get it, the Clone 3.0 body is the best clone body that we've had in the line for a long time, and I get that they're going to use it. They're going to get their money's worth out of that particular mold. That's absolutely fine. Get more named clones in the line, you know, get battle packs out, get army builder packs out with them, but don't put an excessive amount out of the same kind of looking character in a single year. You know what I mean? Look, I can't recall if we've had any original trilogy characters this year at all. Now, I caveat that with the fact that they may just be releasing them in 2027 to coincide with the 50th. So we may very well see a smattering there. And I'm excited for that. Don't get me wrong, I'm excited for that. I just think that with the Black Series, we are supposed to be the character line. And I think Hasbro really need to go back into that and focus on the characters. You know what I mean? For me, seeing a release of 13 different clones. Okay, you got the one from the... You've got the ARC Trooper pack that was announced. You've got the Dogma and Hardcase pack. You've got the Ahsoka pack. You've got various Gaming Greats clones. You've got the 501st AT-RT with a clone. It's great that they're in line. It's amazing. I just feel that 2026 we've just had a lot. Okay, so you love them, I like them, that's absolutely fine. I'm not saying you shouldn't want them, I'm not saying you shouldn't buy them, I'm not disparaging clones in any way, shape or form. I'm just saying that it's a big galaxy. There's a lot of characters missing in the line. There's teams that need to be completed. There's certain characters that I just feel it's really strange that they just haven't come out in a line since 2013. You know what I mean? And I'll do another video at some point about that. But overall, I'm really happy with where the Black Series is right now. We've got some absolutely amazing figures coming. Now we've got Mother Talzin from the Clone Wars. Now RoboQuiff Collects put some figures up on that. I don't know how that guy gets these figures so quickly, but God bless him for having that person that does that for him. Lucky guy. But that figure looks absolutely beautiful. The soft goods on it, the soft goods alone. He did bring up a point that she's kind of pointy in the shoulder area, and she might take up a little bit of shelf space. You might want to consider that before you buy it. I've got it on pre-order. I've also got Rot of the Hutt on pre-order. I've got it in the Black Series, and I've also gone for the TVC version as well. I think that version looks absolutely brilliant. Bosk's Bounty, Tim from Bosk's Bounty, he's currently got Rot of the Hutt, and I think he's going to be putting up a review of that as well. He's also putting up a review soon of the Amani Warrior, the Amani Guard, for the TVC line. So a lot of stuff there. We've had the Mission Vow and the other dude. I can't remember that guy's name, but those figures are coming out as well. I mean, a lot of collectors, especially those overseas, they may already have these figures. It seems to be, unfortunately, here in the UK, we're getting them a lot later. I mean, the ones that I've pre-ordered, I pre-ordered them on the day when they went up on Hasbro Pulse, but I'm getting a shipping date of 21st of October for like Rotter and a few others, Mother Talzin, Gar Saxon, the mercenary, the Mandalorian mercenary guy as well. All fantastic looking figures. So basically I'm going to be waiting a few months for those, which is fine because prices are what they are at the moment, and these summer holidays that I'm currently on, they are costing quite a lot. So when I get them, I'll unbox them. I'll give you all a look, even though you've probably seen them already, but I'll give them my own take on them, basically.